So I've gotten home Saturday at about 4:30. I'm home in Durham, North Carolina. That's Gus, the little schnauzer, little gray schnauzer. Doesn't look like a schnauzer because we never cut him as a schnauzer. We always let him grow kind of wild. I like wild. And Grace, Gus is about 5 or 6 years old, and of course the name says he's a male. Grace is our old female Irish setter who's done a lot of hunting with me, but she's 12 years old now. When she turns around, you'll see her gray face. If she does, there she is. She's 12, and boy, when she runs, she looks like a young dog. All the other times, she's starting to look like an old dog. And so they're happy to get a quick walk down by the creek. You guys want to go to the creek? Go to the creek. And there they go. So this is going to be a short one. I want to comment on the video I made last night about the deal I made, the deal that I changed with the investor, and I didn't really explain what was going on there as well as I think I could have. And I know with a videotape you can go back and erase it, but I really think it might be fun to see how much of this video diary can be the raw, unedited, unadulterated, moving forward kind of stuff. And so the underlying idea, in my Duke classes I talk about the importance of generosity, that an entrepreneur should have a generous attitude. And I think that's really important stuff to have. I'll turn the camera around so I can talk to you here a little bit. But an entrepreneur should be a generous person. Some of the things I say about generosity is you can't be you can't expect a customer to be any more generous in his or her relationship with the company than the company is with the customer. You can't expect an employee to have a more generous attitude towards the company than the company has towards the employee. You can't expect the employee to be any more generous with his loyalty or with her creativity than the company is with the employee. And so what I like about generosity is that it makes me feel good. And as you heard from Lauren, my brother's episode a couple of nights ago, feeling good results in broader peripheral vision, and you get to see more of the world. And when you're seeing more of the world, you're seeing more patterns of opportunity. So generosity serves you when you let it be a characteristic that informs you. And I also believe that there's a sense that if you prepare the soil right for your new creative venture, it's more likely that the right growth will occur. And so again, as I apply that now to the change of the deal that I made, with my investor, what I realized was that he hadn't sold the assets that he had to sell to develop, to generate the roughly $100,000 investment he's going to make in Minogi. He hadn't sold those assets, and then the market crashed, and so the assets that he's now going to have to sell are greater. The deal is going to cost him more. I'm sure I got that point across, and so it seemed fair, it seemed right, it seemed generous, it seemed to be creating the sort of karma that I want for this creative endeavor to be based upon. It just seemed appropriate for me to turn to the investor and say, hey, look, instead of the stake that you were going to buy for your $100,000 investment, how about if we increase it by roughly the percentage that is equivalent to the increased cost of this investment for you? And so again, I wanted to hit that one more time because I think that was an important point. So as I said in one of the last video episodes, diary episodes, this isn't going to be every day. It's not going to be a couple times every day. I want to do this regularly, and I want to do it frequently. I like the opportunity to speak directly to you about what we're trying to do here, about the opportunity for you to participate in what we're doing here. If you find that there's not a campus rep at your school, please look at the portion on the website where we talk about having campus reps at high schools and colleges, and we invite you to participate in that program with us. By now maybe we've got that program under a different name. We've invited the first campus reps to join us to have a chance to shape the program. and come up with a name, for instance. So I will continue to do this. It won't be frequent. You hear my phone ringing. I got to get on to other things. I've just gotten home. But the road trip is over. It's been a good trip, ups and downs as every creative endeavor has got, and look forward to the next video diary episode within the next couple of days. Thanks a lot.